The following is a special presentation of Sounds from the Underground right here on WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. Find us at pirateflagradio.com. Enjoy the show. What's up, kids? Welcome to Sounds from the Underground on WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. This is our weekly dose of underground music, and we're going heavy, low on this one. And it's a special episode. This weekend, you can go see Wyndrider at the Hideaway in Johnson City, Tennessee. It is their album release party for their sophomore release Revival on Electric Valley Records. This is their album release party, and you can go see Obsidian Urn and Buzzhound, which you'll hear later. Robbie from Wyndrider was nice enough to drive all the way out to Bristol and hang out with me on Sunday, and we got a really cool interview. So join me for the next hour of some heavy, low stoner rock doom tunes, and we're going to kick it off. You just heard Castle Rat start out the set. I'm going to blast the first two singles off the Revival album, and you're going to hear from Robbie from Wyndrider and a plethora of awesome music. So thanks for tuning in to Sounds from the Underground right here on WPFR Pirate Flag Radio at pirateflagradio.com. Let's get with the show, kids. Mike Vanek sucks. Bristol, Virginia. I'm sitting here with Robbie from Wyndrider. What's up, dog?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Chilling. So, chilling here on Sunday. I appreciate you driving out here to Bristol.
Absolutely, man.
You guys are super busy. You have your album release parties this weekend. You're touring up and down the East Coast.
Never ends.
Yeah, it never ends. How do you balance out, jamming in a band and then just regular life?
I mean, honestly, it's hard sometimes, but to me, regular life is like when I'm at home with my family. It's not a job. It's not all the mundane shit that you have to go through. Like, I just like hanging out, playing video games with my kid. Yeah. Me and Chloe actually are fortunate enough to be in the same band,
right,
which is a curse and a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
But we spend a whole lot of time together. But it's different when we're at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when you guys are just chilling at the house and you're like, every dynamic is different, but what's your guys' creative process like?
Between me and her, between the whole band?
Between you and her.
I mean, we talk about ideas a lot, but usually when we start jamming, a lot of those ideas become a whole other world, you know what I mean? Like, everything starts with a thought, I guess, but as we start to actually write songs and put new albums in motion or tours in motion or whatever's happening, like, a lot of that stuff goes out the window, and it usually gets better, honestly, like, from the ideas that we have.
Cool. You guys are a young touring band where, as a local band, you play, but you're also branching out. What's it like for a young band from Tennessee to show up in New York City or show up in Austin, Texas, and be like, here it is? And how do the out-of-towners react to you guys?
I mean, it's been good so far.
Yeah.
We get to, a lot of people can't understand me because I sound like a piece of cornbread, so Chloe has to translate. But, I mean, the reception with all the bands we played with has been really awesome.
Cool. So, with that being said, you guys are out there doing your job and working really hard at it, and that's a sick-ass tattoo.
Which one?
The Misfits Gold.
Man.
For you guys traveling and doing what you do, what advice would you give to a young band that's starting out?
Stay with it. Don't give up. It's easy to get discouraged with a lot of shit, especially traveling around. It's hard to book shows. Like, it's hard to book shows that stay the shows that have been booked to begin with. It's hard to branch out. You got to be persistent as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be strong-willed. You got to really, really want to do this, or
because
it's gonna fall through the cracks.
You could show up to Tom Job, Mississippi, and expecting this, and something totally different can happen. Like,
it happens. I mean, it happens to us too, but
yeah,
that's one of those things. If you go to work at your regular job, say you work in a kitchen, you come in one day, the oven's fucked up.
Yeah.
You got to find a way to work through it. You know what I mean?
So, with you guys being a stoner doom band, and that's a niche genre,
Very much.
I mean? How hard is it for you guys to find shows in other places?
It's easier than you would think, honestly. But I think we kind of fit a lot of genres. Like, I consider us a rock and roll band.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of encompassing. Like, we love smoking weed. We love heavy riffs. We love stoner doom.
No, yeah.
Period. But
like,
it crosses the fence to other genres with shit. For better or worse sometimes.
Like, you guys obviously are a stoner doom band, but when I watch you guys play, I would more consider you like more like a mix between Grand Funk Railroad and Black Sabbath.
Fuck yeah, you would. That's awesome. That's a compliment to me, dude. Obviously we love Black Sabbath. Like, everybody in this band, I'm pretty sure would tell you Black Sabbath is their favorite band.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I fucking love Grand Funk Railroad. So to hear somebody say that about my band just tickles my insides. You know what I mean?
So you guys play at the Hideaway in Johnson City a lot. And being from California, you know, it's cool to like finally find a scene to belong to. How would you describe the Johnson City metal / rock scene?
It's different than a lot of places. Like, it's not as cliquey as a lot of places are, but in some cases it sort of is just as cliquey as a lot of places. But even within, if there was cliques inside that, there's people that are everywhere. You know what I mean?
So you guys are from a small town in Tennessee. How hard is it for a small Tennessee band to branch out and network and do things when, you know, you guys are out in what, Elizabethton?
Stony Creek, yes.
Stony Creek.
Carter County.
And how hard is it for a small band from Carter County to get out there, play shows, and do the job at the level you guys are doing it at? And I'll tell you right now, you guys are doing everything the right way.
The first step is getting the fuck out of Carter County.
Yeah.
Like, that's the main goal. Johnson City's home sweet home. The Hideaway, that's like home turf.
Right.
So you start there, essentially. You play with touring bands from there. You network, and if these guys find out where they're from, they're like, hey, you know, you guys should come to our town sometime.
You guys play Capone's, right?
We play Capone's, yeah. I mean, anybody that'll let us play in Johnson City, we pretty much played there.
So, for those of us that don't know, in the main strip in Johnson City, there's two main rock clubs, and one's the Hideaway, and the other is Capone's. How would you differentiate the two?
The easiest way to say is I feel like Capone's is a little more professional.
Yeah.
The Hideaway's a little more
DIY.
Loose, get in the zone, DIY type shit. But I mean, they're still really fun to play, and usually the same people bounce back and forth to either bar. So
yeah, I would say Capone's is a little bit more mainstream.
They obviously have a lot more radio-friendly bands come through and play that venue.
Yeah. I went there to see Soulfly.
Right on.
Yeah.
Hinder plays there a lot.
I heard a story about Hinder. So, first time...
They can't get in the other bar.
Yeah. First time I ever went to the Hideaway, the front door guy was talking about how Hinder was playing at Capone's, and they just expected to walk into the Hideaway without paying a cover.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy's like, oh, no, it's $10, but we're Hinder. Well, it's still $10.
Lips of an angel don't work here, bud.
Right. So you guys are playing the Maryland Doom Fest.
Fuck yeah, that's huge.
And you guys just played another one in Texas, the
Gravitoid Heavy Music Festival in Houston.
And you're playing that Holler of Doom thing in Kentucky. How awesome for you is it? Number one, you're in a kick-ass band, and you're a hell of a fucking musician. What's it like for you to go and play these awesome shows, but not only play them, discover and make friends with and chill with these other awesome bands?
Dude, it's more often than not humbling. Like, you get to see so many bands, like, everybody wants to think their band's the shit. Then you go show up at these shows and there's a band that just fucking kicks your ass out the gate. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it really is humbling sometimes. And it's really cool to meet all these people.
So through you guys, I've gotten to discover some really good bands. Like, I saw you guys play with Dope Skunk.
It's my boys.
And Buzzhound is another band I've discovered through y'all. And Appalachia Atari. You know, the networking thing here is cool. And what's it like for you to know these bands and have these bands and know that these bands support your band and you support their band? What's that like for you?
I think it's awesome, man. It's like when you're a little kid and you start school and you start making new friends, and then you end up being friends for the rest of your life. A lot of bands that we play with are like that.
Yeah.
Appalachitari being one, Dope Scum, Buzzhound, all those guys you mentioned. There's a lot of really great people that we get to meet on the road. Occasionally you meet some people that I wouldn't call an ambulance for if their head fell off.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everybody's super cool, super supportive. Like, it's just a big, let's help each other do our thing, you know?
Yeah, totally. Let's talk about your record. It's called Revival, right? How many tracks are you guys doing?
There's 7, but I think the shortest one is around the 6-minute mark.
Right. So you guys are on Electric Valley Records, and they're doing a phenomenal job at putting out your music and getting it out there.
Absolutely killing it.
How would you describe the experience of being with that record label so far?
It's really laid back. I mean, we work together really well. Mm-hmm. There is a language and time barrier because they're based out of Italy. So we're sending emails and having to wait, and then we're translating shit back and forth.
Absolutely.
They're killing it. There's a PR guy that works for them whose name I can't remember. I'm sorry.
No,
Zoheb is his first name.
Totally.
He is phenomenal. Like, anybody that we had as far as like reaching out to for PR before this, I was like, oh, I got them on the list, but here's 15 more people that I'm going to send this to. And we're like, do your thing, man. Mm-hmm. But everything's been super easy with those guys. Like, we all want the same things from each other, I feel like. So it's working out in everybody's favor.
So you guys did both your records with Danielle over at Willis Productions?
Oh, yeah.
What's it like working with her?
Oh, she's an absolute killer.
Yeah.
And with us, I don't know how it is with other bands. Yeah. With us, we show up. She's already ready to go. She's set up. We're usually ready to go. We set up. We lay the shit down. We try to record in a no bullshit type of way. So we play live. We don't add in a bunch of extra shit. Like, if we can't do it when we're on stage, we don't want to do it in the studio.
So you've done 2 records for her, right?
Yeah.
How would you say this one's different from the last one?
Experience.
Yeah.
On both ends. Right. Like, she had gained a wealth of knowledge from the first recording, even though she had been doing the shit for years and years until then. Between that and the second album, I feel like all of us had grown as musicians and got a lot more under our belt being on the road and playing so much. Mm-hmm. And she had as well gotten more experience in the studio with her own projects and other bands that have come through, just doing different shit.
No, I really like the Sun Mantra stuff she's doing.
Those my boys too. They kill it.
Shout out to Leo, man.
Oh yeah, me and Leo are in love.
Yeah, that guy's badass. I need to get him high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do. He'll change your life.
So you guys put out, 3 singles so far, 2?
2 singles so far.
And what has the response been to the new music?
So far, it's been good. I mean, if there's anybody out there that doesn't like my band, fuck you.
Right.
So I like it. You don't have to.
Cool, man. Well, you got the album release party is on the
June 8th. The actual album is going to drop on June 7th.
Okay.
So everybody's going to be able to fucking learn the words and come sing with us at the Hideaway.
Make sure you go to the Wyndrider Bandcamp. Anything you need to know about Wyndrider, if you need to get the merchandise or the album when it comes out, that's the best place to go. What's next for Wyndrider in the coming future?
Just keep on keeping on, man. We're going to keep doing it. If you really want to get into schematics, we're about 4 songs deep into another album already.
Really?
I'm pushing to do 2 albums in 1 year, but nobody else is on board with it.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. Maybe take a little more time this time. Maybe more songs. Maybe even longer songs. Yeah. Who knows? But we're going to stay on the fucking road. We're going to keep playing shows. We're going to keep putting Wyndrider in your face.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of your bass player. As a bass player, man, that kid is always on social media pumping out content.
Oh, yeah. He's a psychopath.
And Josh, your drummer, I'm a big fan of his other band.
1134?
Yeah. What's it like jamming with those guys?
Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, since me and Garth started jamming, writing songs is no work.
Right.
We just start playing and shit falls into place. Me and Brock had, we've known each other for a long time. We had jammed before just in like party settings and shit. Like, oh, you have instruments? And there was a point where me and him were jamming and Chloe was like, I don't know what's up with you guys, but y'all need to do something together.
Right.
And now we're all in the same band. And him and Garth had been in a band before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just...
The chemistry's
there. Yeah,
there.
man. It's there.
Cool. Well...
And it doesn't... Like I said, it's not work.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming all the way out to Bristol to hang out with me for a little while. Where can people find Wyndrider and where can people find Hambo and J. Willis?
Hambo J. Willis is like the wind. I'm everywhere. Wyndrider is also like the wind at this point. Coming up, we're going to be in Indianapolis towards the end of this month, the 20th through the 23rd. It's Indianapolis, Akron, Ohio, Frederick for Maryland Doomfest, and then New York City with fucking Geezer.
Oh, God.
Of all bands.
Yeah, I went and checked them out after I talked to you guys at the Hideaway, and they're best.
Oh, they rip.
Yeah.
And they've been around for so long. I'm so excited to be able to play like...
Yeah. Hats off to Chloe, because I talked to you guys for a little while at the last show I saw you at, and, you know, she has a mind for networking, and she's got a mind for going out and finding killer bands.
She is very, in the sense of playing music, she's very business oriented with it.
Yeah.
Like, she's on top of shit. Like, she works constantly doing this shit.
Right. Cool, man. Well, thank you very much for coming out.
Absolutely, man.
And we'll see you this weekend at the Hideaway.
Hell yeah, you will.
Hell yeah.
WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. This is Sounds from the Underground. My name is Mike Vank, and I suck. And you just heard my buddy fucking Robbie from Wyndrider. Make sure you check out the Wyndrider album release party. They're releasing their second album, Revival. It's on Electric Valley Records. It's at the Hideaway in Johnson City, Tennessee, this Saturday, June 8th. It's a 18+ show. Doors at 8, show at 10 o'clock. And you can see Obsidian Urn, Buzzhound, and the mighty fucking Wyndrider. Now check out the first single, rather, from their upcoming album, Revival. And then we're going to play some killer music to round out the hour. But real quick, I want to thank Robbie for coming all the way out from Carter County to Bristol and chilling with me at my house for about an hour. Got that motherfucker stoned as fuck. And, you know, those guys are fucking killer. And they're one of my two favorite bands here in the Tri-Cities. So the other one being the Nerve Endings. Check them out too. But anyways, mad thanks. Please support that band. And this is Motorcycle Witches by Wyndrider, Electric Valley Records, on the upcoming album, Revival. And we're going to come back and play some bands we mentioned. Yeah, fuck yeah. WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. This is Sounds from the Underground, and it's a special edition. We just had an interview with Robbie from Wyndrider. Wyndrider is having their album release party, and it's this Saturday, the 8th of June, at the Hideaway in Johnson City, Tennessee. You can see Wyndrider. You can get your copy of their new album Revival. You can also see the band's Obsidian Urn, which I'll be riding with that band. What up, Shane? And Buzzhound, which you're about to hear in a few minutes. Now, we did mention some bands in the interview, and these are all awesome fucking bands that I discovered through the Wyndrider people. What up, Chloe? We're gonna start it off with a band from Knoxville, Tennessee. This is Sun Mantra, and fucking these guys are fucking hella cool. What up, Leo? Hope you're doing good, man. WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. That was Dope Some from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Before that, from Kentucky, you heard Appalachia Atari. Before that, also from Kentucky, I believe, was Buzzhound. And then that, you heard Sun Mantra from Knoxville, Tennessee. For that, you heard Motorcycle Wyndrider, a interview with Robbie from Wyndrider, and then we started out Under the Influence. Those are the two new singles from Revival, the album you can get this Saturday at the Hideaway in Johnson City, Tennessee, at the Wyndrider album release party, dude. It's a $10 show. Starts at 8 o'clock for doors, 10 o'clock for the show with Obsidian, Earn, Buzzhound, and the mighty Wyndrider. Please support them because I love them to death, and I think they're an awesome band. Please support Pirate Flag Radio. Pirate Flag Radio is a nonprofit, underground, independent record radio station. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. You can donate at PayPal. It's Pirate Flag Radio 209 at gmail.com. You can get Pirate Flag Radio. Dude, it's cold in here. I don't know why. I think you picked that up on the microphone today. You can get merchandise at tpublic.com and just search Pirate Flag Radio WPFR. And dude, check us out. PirateFlagRadio.com. All right, guys. My name is Mike Vanek, and I suck. Hope you enjoyed today's show of Sounds from the Underground. Check us out every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on PirateFlagRadio.com. All right, guys. My name is Mike Vanek, and I suck. Keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the gold. We'll see you later.